Hey guys, how's it going? So I was reading this discussion on Poll, and I came across this show which has recently debuted on Fox, which, as you know, is a basic network. It's not a premium cable network. If you have a fucking 30-year-old TV with rabbit ears, you could watch the Fox network. And so they have a new show that has recently debuted called The Mick. Now, there's a trailer for this video on YouTube. Now, this is a red band trailer, which means it's uncensored, or it's totally uncut, all that stuff. And so this is a version that's actually airing on Hulu. This is not totally the one that is airing on Fox, but I do not watch any television at all, of any kind. I have not for a long time, other than World Peace. So I decided to take a little peek here, see what millions and tens of millions of people are watching, all the time now. So let's take a little look here. Let's go through this wonderful trailer here. It's only 2 minutes long, and we're gonna do a little commentation here. So let's go and let's check this out here. All right, The Mick, viewer discretion advised.
FBI! I need you to watch.
All right, so we're about 1 second in, and so we have a obese Arab man that works for the FBI arresting a woman for an unknown reason.
The kids tonight.
No, I'm a bad choice for that job. Oh, I know. Get one of those guys outside the hardware store to do it. They'll do it.
Mickey, act like an aunt for one day, but don't ruin them.
All right, so here we are at the 13-second mark. Now, at this point, we've seen, two irresponsible women that, one is getting arrested for something, and the other one is probably in her late 20s, or I would say early 30s, probably early 30s. Totally incompetent, has no functional skills, and now we're 13 seconds in. We have a small child, a slightly older child who appears to be flamboyant, and then we have a teenage girl who, in this picture, as you can see here, is wearing some kind of clothing that is essentially revealing her entire bare chest, and doesn't leave much to the imagination there. The quirky, completely inept retard, then curses in front of them.
Hey Ben, I dare you to lick the grill.
And then they're going out to eat. As you can see, the flamboyant child appears to have dyed his hair red, or maybe however that came about. The teenage girl seems to be dressed a little more modestly now, and then in the distance there we have a homosexual couple, eating together, and then just some other individuals enjoying this meal.
I'll give you $1,000.
No, he does not have $1,000. Oh my God.
Okay, hold on, let me see. What was that?
God.
Okay. So the kid, he burns his tongue. Haha, funny.
Just tell me how bad it is.
He burnt his taste buds off.
And then now you have a drooling, disturbing image here of a small child. That's kind of disgusting.
Fuck me dead.
And we have that classy wit, fuck me dead. Wow, just top tier Hollywood writing here. And then now this scene.
I want to be the.
That appears to be the teenage girl and the irresponsible aunt living in this nice, rich home that they live in, drinking some kind of, I'm going to assume that's probably absinthe since it's a green liquor. I'm not familiar with a lot of green liquor.
Cool aunt. I want you to come to me.
And so that makes her the cool aunt. Then we also see the teenage girl and some sort of shirtless man engaging in very visceral activity here, while the entire family, which consists of the flamboyant child, the small child, the irresponsible retard, some extremely morbidly obese woman, and some guy who is also fat and retarded looking, they all watch on like some kind of fucking sick cuckold party.
With boy problems or girl problems, I don't assume.
And now she doesn't assume, she wants to make sure that she's open to any weird, unusual sexualities that this girl might have.
Oh, what the heck is going on up there?
Your sister's getting furniture.
All right, and that I don't even know what to say about that. She is so inept, so retarded that she was about to tell this 7-year-old kid that his teenage sister is having copious amounts of casual sex with random men, and actually tell him your sister's getting fucked, which is supposed to be her niece, and this is totally just probably the most interesting part of this is that she's using some kind of fucking old ass flip phone. They're rich and all this whatever And she's obviously fucking disgusting, you know, mid-30s, used up skank, but she is using a flip phone. It's unusual.
Up there!
Your sister's getting furniture delivered.
I'm a transformer!
Well, you're a yeah.
All right, and then we have the child here, the 6 or 7-year-old child, however old, is now wearing a fucking dress, and she's decided that he is now transsexual.
Sure, close enough.
What's up, Chippy?
Next time he gives you crap, yank his pants down and point at his tiny pecker. What happened to you? It was humongous. I'm lucky he didn't beat me. Yes, I'm lucky he didn't beat me with. Yank his pants down and point at his tiny pecker. What happened to you?
Now, they kind of, you know, it slips past a little bit, then the teenage girl again is wearing some kind of fucking disgusting, provocative, slutty clothing here.
It was humongous. I'm lucky he didn't beat me with.
And then you see, you know, the guy, the fucking beta male, the fucking beta fag manlet, gets the shit beat out of him by Chad, and you know his sister just laughs. Haha, you know he's funny. He fucking the kid who bullies him, you know, beats the shit out of him, and he has a huge dick, and he's gonna basically just shit on his whole life forever. And that's a funny joke. That's funny.
Well, clearly you didn't do it right. Hey, you want to get out of
And
here?
then
Go
we have
crank the lights up on this town?
No, thank you.
You don't have to take it. Because you already took it.
Okay, so then we see that this obese woman from the previous cuckold scene is supposedly like a poor English-speaking maid, and now she's just been, you know, slipped some kind of drug by this irresponsible, disgusting whore.
What? I popped one in your beer earlier. I'd say you have about 10 minutes.
Now they're at some fucking rave where, you know, where are the kids? Nobody knows, nobody cares. I think I saw a picture of this girl once. Like, I have a picture saved somewhere. It's called Average American Couple, and it's got like 2 fat, disgusting Hispanic people. Looks kind of like that woman from this angle. And then she seems to be drinking some hard liquor, playing tennis. You know, the flamboyant beta male, you know, getting fucking cucked by some girl here. Kid, you know, that's not me. And then kid getting his ass kicked by a girl here. And we have the fat Hispanic girl vomiting in a men's urinal, it appears, or some kind of urinal trough. Meanwhile, the disgusting, irresponsible whore is watching a black man urinate here. She kicks down a door. Here's a teenage girl. And she throws a fucking high-heeled shoe into some guy's eyeball. And then you see here his eye has been penetrated. It sprays blood all over this child that is now just turned into a transsexual for whatever reason. It's wearing fucking women's leggings here, it looks like. Or something, I don't know. And he gets fucking sprayed with blood everywhere all over his body.
Cool!
You know, and that's cool. That's cool too, you know, for some fucking already obviously probably borderline personality disorder suffering teenage whore who gets fucking fucked by guys in front of her whole family and openly, you know, it's all cool, whatever, we're all liberated here. She fucking basically kills somebody in front of her aunt and her little brother, her little whatever fucking snowflake they've turned him into now. And that's cool.
Make sure you get some sleep. You look tired. Bye, hon.
That woman is a real see you next Tuesday.
What happens on Tuesday?
And then, you know, this bitter, old, used-up skank who is never going to have any joy in her life ever, you know, has to berate another woman as being a see you next Tuesday, which is just, you know, basically a pump and dump. That's what that's getting at. So, you know, just another example of her bitter, catty, you know, beyond her years, you know, acting under her age, whatever you want to say, you know, not acting her age. And we have, let's see if I say that right, so I don't know, some dumb shit. Some sort of biracial mulatto woman kicking our flamboyant beta manlet in the dick. Somebody getting hit by a car. Another door getting kicked in by this irresponsible whore. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Irresponsible whore sliding down stairs in a wedding dress. The only time she's ever going to use a wedding dress in her entire life, because no man will ever marry a filthy piece of trash like this. You know, was that the maid breaking a vase? Or no, is that the maid? Some other obese person. Looks like the teenage girl fell down and she beats this guy over the head for no discernible reason. This woman's wearing this fucking super tight clothes that she has no business wearing. And I guess the tranny kid now, he's wearing a fucking tracksuit. He's trans-Slav now, trans-Slavic. She gets pushed in some water.
See, he had a birthday last week. Did you guys do anything fun?
Those pathetic fucking clowns. Suck a dick.
We have the teenage girl, basically. She's fucking super slutted up, you know, following the example of her disgusting, decrepit, worn out, blown the fuck out aunt here.
Dick clown.
Yeah, fuck you.
Well, fuck you.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Yes, the pinnacle of modern comedy writing. Some clown fucking is vomiting all over a birthday cake on the ground, and then they all shout "fuck you" at each other over and over again. And that is that's what comedy is these days. That's funny. That's super funny. You can see I'm very happy right now. Can't even contain my laughter.
Balls.
You look really good in that dress, by the way.
Thanks. It kind of breathes on my vagina.
Yeah, maybe don't mention that.
So then there we go. Then the kid's a fucking tranny again. You know, wearing a dress. You know, she's supporting that. He's wearing a fucking pink backpack, fucking polka dot backpack. Yeah. So, there you have it. The pinnacle of comedy. The pinnacle of basic comedy that everybody, millions of people are going to watch. Whether they watch the fucking, we can assume maybe the censored version is going to, you know, have some less adult content, but really, where exactly in that do you cut from? You obviously have the curse words will probably get bleeped out or beeped out or whatever, but anything else in that, ooh, man, that's the pinnacle. That's the #1 hit news show in 2017. So I haven't watched television in 6 years now, other than World Peace. So I'm not up to date, but I'm glad that YouTube is here to supply me with all of my needs. And in case you're wondering, this trailer has 62,725 views, 538 likes, and 58 dislikes. A tagline: "You've never seen a dysfunctional family quite like this," and everybody is just laughing. Says it's super funny and super good. So great series here. I hope you'll all watch many hundreds of hours of it, because this is what everybody's into nowadays. If you want to be on with what's hip these days, you know, this is where it's at. So, all right, tune in next time when I find some other video that I wish I had never seen in my life.